Good morning, new beginnings. My name is Abel Chavez. Well, my life before Jesus Christ, I was lost. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. I had an emptiness in my heart and I didn't realize it. I had different people come up to me and tell me about Jesus, that he could be my Lord and Savior. And I'd say yes. But I know that he died for all my sins and I can sin all I wanted. So I was blind until, I kept on walking, lost. At night I'd try to go to sleep and I would usually have to tranquilize myself with drugs, women, you name it. You can fill in the blank. I did it because I was empty inside. I was lost. And my family was praying for me. My mom was, and I'd been in several car accidents where they said I had brain damage. And you look at the car and you see that I was dead. I should have been dead. And also, there's times when my mom found me in my room and I was dead, OD'd, and the rescue car came and brought me back to life, took me to the hospital. And there's all different kinds of situations that we can all relate to. But God was there because he wanted me. But Satan wanted to take me to my death. Now, I've told you about how my life was before Christ. But, and I was looking for all the, for that happiness that I had when I was a kid. And I came to my limits one day because I saw that I was losing my family and I had a loving family. So I said to them, look, I really need help. And instead of going to a drug program, they found a Christian drug program in California. And I said, what do I got to lose? I'm going to go out there. They're going to see that I'm going to change. And then they'll welcome me back with open arms. And I was going out there just to play a game. But when I went out there, I walked into this drug rehab. And guys that met me at the door were guys that had tattoos all in their arms. They had been in and out of prison. And they started searching my bags. And they asked me, you got any cigarettes? I said, yeah, but I didn't come here to quit smoking cigarettes. I came out here to get off of the drugs and live in the lifestyle that I was living. And the guy said, well, there's other people here that want to quit smoking cigarettes. And I said, oh, you know what? I can deal with that. Here's my cigarettes. And from that day on, God just started doing the work in me. I started going to church, hearing the sermons. And every time I heard a sermon, I was going, who's telling these people about me? Every sermon, every preaching I heard, it was just right about me. But then I realized, I know my dad's not telling about me because he wouldn't spend the money to make a phone call or to let him know. So I started realizing that it was God speaking in my heart. And one day I heard a sermon on kids, latchkey kids. And I was going out with a girl before I left that had a daughter that used to come home from school and be despondent. And I thought about her, and that day I went up to the altar and I interceded for her. And the next week I got a letter in the mail from the mother, and the mother said, I went to church this Sunday and I don't know why, and I quit my nighttime job, and I don't know why. At that moment, I went in my prayer closet at this rehab, and I totally gave my life completely to Jesus. Because I realized that he actually forgave me for everything I ever did before I came to him. And that he became so real. It's like a week before that, they were talking about Paul getting the scales taken off his eyes. And I said, yeah, if he took the scales off my eyes, I was talking in the physical, I would give my whole life to him. But at that moment, I knew I was forgiven. And I surrendered it all. And I've never been the same since. Jesus changed my life. And he filled that void through his forgiveness and the blood of his son.